Hey YouTube, I am back with another video for you guys, and this is my freshman advice / high school advice for all of my followers. So if you're just leaving middle school, I know in your heart that you are so excited for high school, and that's okay, and I'm glad, and congrats to everybody who is. So I'm doing this because I feel I'm pretty qualified to give this advice because I'm gonna be a senior. This is my last year of high school. Whoop whoop to the class of 2015. But yeah, I have about 15 tips that I guess will kind of help you guys. Well, I hope it'll help you guys, and I wish somebody kind of would have told me, but whatever, it's almost over now. But I have about 15 tips for you guys, and I hope you find this a little bit helpful. So let's get started. So number one, you should attend your orientation. Orientation is gonna, you know, tell you about the school, tell you where your classes are, you get to know your teachers, you get to see some of your classmates, and it's pretty cool, you know, you get to just tour the school. Because I remember on my first day of school, we were all scrambling around because we really did not know where to go. Like, our school was huge, and then they had like a 9th grade academy. Nobody knew how to get around, so it was a little sad and pitiful, but I got to know where I was going. But I wish I would have went to orientation so I could have seen the school a little bit more, but oh well, it's all right. So number two, take classes that will prepare you for your future. I mean, I know you're gonna get your basis, like your core classes, but after you take those classes, like around your junior year, senior year, you get to kind of choose what you want to do. I really advise taking chemistry because you're gonna need that for college. Unless you're not gonna want to go to college, it's okay. You can like try to see if your school has a program where there's like dual enrollment, and you can like try to go to like a cosmetology school, or you can try to go to another school. They might have nursing or something. I know at our school we have like a career academy, and it's like for kids who want to prepare themselves for their future and certain things like that. But I personally, I didn't go because they didn't have anything for me. So yeah, that was that. Try to take your foreign languages your freshman and your sophomore year, because I know half the people, they're like taking Spanish to their senior year when they really don't have to. And oops, sorry, when they really don't have to. But try to take it your freshman and your sophomore year just to get it over with, so it's done. And then when it comes around to your junior or senior year, you really won't have to be at school as much because you'll probably you'll have those extracurricular classes out of the way. Attend school functions, games, and homecoming. This is one thing I wish that I would have done, because but I'm really not a sportsy person, and I really don't like my school too much. I don't have that much school pride. But you should enjoy your high school years, because like they said, you're not gonna get them back, and if you don't do this type of fun stuff, you're probably gonna regret it. But yeah, go to basketball games, go to football games, be there for your school. Try homecoming. I know they said it's pretty fun. I haven't been. Probably go this year, who knows. But yeah, just be active, be an active member in your school, and just have pride in your school and love your school. This is your school, okay? This is your school. Join sports and join clubs. I didn't do this either, but I'm gonna join a club this year. But I say join sports because when you're not involved in stuff, you come home and you have idle time, and when people have idle time, they usually get involved in things they ain't got no business doing. So join a club, join a sport that'll have you active in your community and doing something. If you join a sport, the pros to that, you're fit, you're losing weight, and then you have like a team, you have a family with you, you have friends that share similar things that you know you guys like. Y'all like that type of stuff. Y'all like to dribble a ball, throw a ball, swing a swing a bat, I don't know. Anyway, but y'all have something in common that's a sport. You know, you might not like them like that, but at least you have somebody that, hey, you like sports? I like sports too. I guess that's how the sports work. Anyway, joining the club, the benefits, it looks great on your resume. You're involved in your community. You're doing something to, you know, benefit others around you, not just yourself. And I feel like those type of things build character within people. Like if you're like volunteering at a homeless shelter, I feel like those type of things just build character within you. Like it makes you a less selfless person. Anyway, a less selfish person. Like you're helping others, and you're just building character to be a better person, to be a better you, and you're helping your community. And you know, it looks good on your resume, like I said earlier. Okay. Be serious about your work. Honestly, I know plenty of people who are not considered seniors because, you know, freshman, sophomore year, they want to play around and skip class. And skipping class, that shit it's not cool, it's not cute. You look stupid, like you're missing class. You come to school to learn. You don't come to school to play. Like, this is not no playground, this is not recess. You do that after school. This is real time. Like, people make high school seem like it's just so hard, and it's really not. Get it done, get it over with. There are plenty of people that are willing to help you. But if you decide that you want to skip class and go do some hood rat shit, they don't want to help your ass because you didn't come to class. That's your fault. That's what you should have did. You should have been responsible and you should have came to class. So be serious about your work. It's really not that hard, especially freshman year. Nothing. That's like 8th grade again, basically. It's just the same stuff, a little bit of new stuff. And I mean, that's really it. Just do your work, get it over with. And when I say do your work, I'm not saying do the bare minimum. I'm saying do your work. Like, actually sit there and try to put some thought into doing your work. Don't be sitting here trying to get a low grade on stuff that you could have did if you would have just studied. Like, don't not study. Like, do your work. Like, actually be serious about what you're doing because you want to go to college or you want to have a career after high school. You don't want to be broke, living at your mama's house, working at McDonald's for the rest of your life, because where are you going? You need to be serious about your work and do what you have to do to get where you want to be. And that's that. Volunteer. I think volunteering is a great idea. That can be from, just volunteer. Volunteer. It just looks good. You have hours. Colleges like to see stuff like that. They want to see how active you were in your community, what you did, what type of person you were, if you actually cared enough to do something or just sat at home your whole high school life and didn't do nothing. Get a teacher as a mentor. I have one, and personally I think that was one of the best things that has happened to me. She is wonderful. She's always there for me. She gives me encouraging words. If I need her to like look over a paper for me, she'll help me. You know, she's a teacher, she knows this stuff, but she's very helpful. And like, I feel like it's a friend that you gain from having a teacher as a mentor. Like, they're there for you. Like, they're your support inside of your school. You know, they're like your little mommy or your little daddy. Like, they're there to help you and give you constructive criticism and help you grow as a person. Like, I know that my mentor, she's kind of sad that we're leaving. Like, it gets her like teary-eyed when we talk about, like, you know, it's almost over. And she's practically been my mentor since 9th grade, and I love her to death. Whoop, whoop, Miss Morgan. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, she's been very helpful to me, and she might not even realize how helpful she's been to me, but I really truly appreciate having a person there to talk to that's in my school, that can help me with my work, that can motivate me if I'm feeling a little bit down about, like, if, oh, I got this B on the test that I should have got an A on. You know, she's there like, well, you did what you did, and, you know, just next time work harder, study harder, you're gonna get it. Like, you're going to be successful, and that's what you're gonna do. Like, you're destined for success. Like, so get a mentor to help you, and then they'll help you with the ropes. Like, when they can get you a reference letter when you're applying for colleges. They can let you know about things that's going on in the school that you probably didn't even know what's going on. Like, just get a mentor and let them help you, because they will help you. Don't be obnoxious and loud. And I mean, if that's your character, I guess that's cool, but I don't really like obnoxious and loud people. But freshmen, y'all get a bad rep for being obnoxious and loud. And it's kind of sad, because I know when I was a freshman, I wasn't obnoxious and loud, and I wasn't like the typical freshman. Like, I'm a mature person in a way, I guess. You know, I'm like 25. But no, like, you're setting yourself a bad rep. Like, when people see freshmen, like, oh, they go a little baby ass freshman, they obnoxious, they loud, they annoying as hell. And y'all aren't really like that, but it's the majority that gives y'all the bad, you know, rep. So just don't come in here high school, you know, just thinking you big and bad and just being loud and obnoxious and ratchet, because we don't want to hear that shit when we in the hallway and you throwing fucking papers in the back making all this damn noise. We don't want to hear it. So just save it and just be you. Like, just be the real you. Don't try to fit in, just be you. Okay. Don't be messy and spreading rumors, because you just look kind of dumb doing these types of things. Like, you look childish. And I mean, I know y'all are freshmen, y'all are like 14, 15, but you just look very immature. And in a sense, you're kind of like trying to prove to the upperclassmen that you're not a baby little kid. Like, you're not a child anymore. Like, you're growing. And when you're doing that, you're giving yourself a bad rep, because people are gonna, like, if you're spreading rumors and you're lying and you're being messy, they're not gonna want to trust you. They're not gonna want to be your friend. They're not gonna be your friend, and they're not gonna want to be around you. And I'm like, oh, there go that messy bitch that be telling lies and rumors. And you don't want to have that. Like, you don't want people to remember you as that type of girl or boy. You don't want to be remembered for those types of things, okay? You don't. I promise you don't, because I don't like people like that. All right, so stay true to yourself. And when I say stay true to yourself, I say don't try to fit in with everybody else and do what everybody else is doing and listen to everybody else's music and dressing like everybody else, get your hair like everybody else. And I kind of, like, in a way, I struggled with this, but this was more like in middle school. Like, I didn't wear my hair curly in middle school because I thought I should have my hair pressed out or in some raggedy ass box braids or stuff like that. Like, I didn't really know who I was. But as I entered, like, 7th, 8th grade, I started identifying myself more, and I knew who I was. So I feel like you should stay true to yourself. Like, don't try to be the next person, because you really don't understand that you just might be, like, inspiring somebody, or somebody might just look up to you just because you are who you are. Like, don't try to be a copycat. Like, this is not little gingerbread cookies that look the same. We are all different, we are diverse, and just be you. Like, because somebody is gonna love you for who you are, and that's it. Nobody wants to love you because you want to be somebody else. Just be who you are, and just keep it like that. Just keep it real simple. Understand that you will lose friends, but you will gain better friends. Entering high school, I had plenty of friends, but as you go through, you realize that certain people just can't, not even that, certain people, y'all are gonna grow different ways. And you know, some people, y'all are gonna grow different ways, but y'all are still going to manage to stay together. But there's some people that y'all are gonna grow different ways, and that's just it. Like, you might be a quiet and calm and real chill person, and your friends might want to do other things, and you just might not be interested in those types of things, and that's okay. You're not lame, you're not nothing, that's not the type of stuff that you want to do personally, and that's perfectly fine. So, you know, there will be people that are similar to you, that have similar, you know, a similar mindset or similar interests that you have, and you will be friends with them. You'll find those type of people, and that'll be okay. Or you'll have your friend, y'all might be two different people, like y'all are opposites, but y'all can still manage to stay together. There's different things that happen in high school. You're gonna lose friends and you're gonna gain friends, and it's okay to lose people. Like, you're not gonna be, everything isn't for forever, so it's okay to lose friends. Honestly, it really is. Just understand that things are changing, people are changing, and people are going different ways in life, and that's just how it is. Okay. Have an open mind and understand that your views are not necessarily the only thing that's right. You know, when you're entering high school, you're gonna meet different people, you're gonna see different things, and you have to understand that the way that you might have been brought up is not the same way that someone else was brought up, and that's fine. Y'all, you don't have to dislike it. I mean, you don't have to like it, and you don't really have to agree with it, but just have an open mind about it, because you can't be ignorant towards, like, what they're accustomed to or how they live their life and things like that. So just have an open mind about everything. I say this is stay abstinent or a virgin as long as possible. Sex is not that important. It's really not. You don't have to have sex to be cool. You don't have to have sex to fit in. If someone is trying to peer pressure you into having sex and you're not ready for those type of things, don't feel like you should have to do it just to please someone or please the people around you. If you know in your heart that you're not prepared to have sex, don't do it. Don't make yourself do something that you really don't want to do because you think that it's gonna, you know, make him happy because he says he loves you, or, you know, your friends out here throwing vagina, so you think, hey, I should throw my coochie too. No, don't throw your coochie if you ain't ready to throw your coochie, because just don't do it. I'm being really honest with you guys, because it's not worth it. So just wait as long as possible, and, you know, stay pure, homegirl, homeboy, whoever watching this out here. Drugs and alcohol. You're gonna go to parties, you're gonna go to events, and they gonna be smoking some weed, they gonna be drinking, they might be popping some pills. I don't know what type of areas y'all living in, but they might be doing some ecstasy, some cocaine. If you into those type of things, you can do that. But if you're not, please, like I said earlier, don't feel pressured into doing something that you don't want to do just to look cool, because you really don't. Because when you strung out on crack in the streets with no teeth, who look cool? You don't. You are a crackhead, and that does not look good. So just like I said, stay true to yourself. Don't feel pressured to be something that you're not. You are who you are, and what interests you, and through high school things are going to change, and it's okay. Just stay true to yourself at the end of the day, and you will be fine. You will be, honestly, you will be fine as long as you know your self-worth and you understand that you don't have to please people around you necessarily. All you need to do is really please yourself and try to grow as a person. You don't want to be the same person you were 3 years ago. You want to mature and you want to grow, but then again, you don't want to be a whole different person. You just want to stay true to who you are. So I really hope that the tips that I gave you guys for this video were helpful. If it was, please just give me a thumbs up and just let me know. I just really felt like, you know, that kind of like somebody would have told me these things when I entered high school, and kind of just a little bit. But I really hope that this is helpful for you guys, and if it is, just let me know, because I'm here to help you. We here to talk. We as homegirls and homeboys, or whoever watching my videos, but we are friends. I think we're friends, and I'm here to help you guys with whatever you need help with. I want to help you guys with whatever you need help with, and I really honestly do hope that this video was helpful. If it was, you know, like I said earlier, just give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you guys follow me at NiaBFOfia on Instagram, on Tumblr, on Twitter. Tweet me if you can, cause you know, hey. But yeah, thanks guys, and you'll see me again in the